Of the 30 states that track voter registration by political party, Democrats lost ground to Republicans in every single one between 2020 and 2024, and often by a lot. That 4-year swing towards the Republicans adds up to 4.5 million voters, a deep political hole that could take years for the Democrats to climb out of, and you can just see the trends here. Registrations down in Nevada, Texas. We've got Florida. I don't know what this one's pointing to. West Virginia, maybe. I don't know what that one's going to. Is that Georgia? I don't know. Anyway, so the arrows are a little bit off on some of these. Maybe it's, I don't know. Anyway, so maybe that's the compendium. Anyways, they're going down, okay? Blues down, reds up. I don't know what state some of these are actually connected to, like that one right there. Is there an island right there? I don't know. Anyways, so the stampede away from the party is occurring everywhere, even in battleground states. The bluest states, the reddest states, happening everywhere. This came out from data compiled from L2, which is a nonpartisan data firm. They just gobble up the numbers. Few measurements reflect the luster of a political party's brand more clearly than the choice of voters to identify with it when they're going to the MVD to register. And fewer Americans are choosing to be Democrats. In fact, for the first time since 2018, more new voters nationwide choose to be Republicans than Democrats last year. All told, Democrats lost 2.1 million registered voters, which is why they needed to bring in 21 million illegal aliens, along with Washington, D.C., that allow people to register with a political party. Republicans gained 2.4 million. Now, there are still more Democrats registered nationwide than Republicans, partly because the big blue states like California allow people to register by party, while red states like Texas don't. But the trajectory is troublesome for Democrats, and there are growing tensions over what to do about it. They went from nearly an 11 percentage point edge over Republicans in 2020. Then Joe Biden came in. Like, everybody has seen their policies. They're horrible. That swing helps to explain Trump's success last year. Someone said, I don't want to say the death cycle of the Democratic Party. This guy, Michael Pruser, is like, I don't want to say the death cycle of the Democratic Party, but there's a death cycle of the Democratic Party. He says, there seems to be no end to this. There is no silver lining, no cavalry coming across the hill. This is month after month, year after year. The shift also previewed Democratic weaknesses in 24. The party saw some of the steepest decline in registration among men and younger voters because they, want to keep their genitals. Two constituencies that swung sharply toward Trump.